Hey, you guys. So I just had a really bad experience going into somebody else's channel and calling in. And I'm starting to realize that I'm starting to get a lot of bad experiences just speaking and giving my opinion on certain topics. And it's really with the men, like when I start talking or speaking or saying something, it seems like it just offends people or they can't sit down and have a debate. Like I literally called into a show and and I was talking to the host, and he was debating Will Smith if Will Smith should keep his Oscar. And I basically said that I felt like Chris Rock wasn't on code. Like, I'm not going to victim blame, but I felt like Chris Rock wasn't on code. I feel like we all know what Will Smith goes through. We all know, we all see him have a meltdown. I felt like it was just not the time or really the place. I feel like he could have just picked anybody. Why did it have to be Will Smith? And especially when they never had a good relationship, apparently. And he has said something about Will Smith in the past. Like, I just don't like it, or talked about his wife in the past. And then it was even a recording of him saying that he did not want Chris Rock allegedly to talk about it. So I just felt like the whole, I felt like he didn't have to go up there and hit Chris Rock, but I also felt like Chris Rock didn't have to make that joke either. I just felt like it was really bizarre. Um, yeah, but when I start going into these other spaces on these other channels, I just get laughed at. I get booted off. I get disrespected. I get called that woman. Um, I get called a bitch. I get called a fat bitch. Like, because apparently and I'm not fat. The thing is, I just have really bad anxiety, so my voice starts to quiver, it starts to shake, I start to breathe heavy. And when I'm talking on the phone and I'm nervous for the first time, for me to get dragged to pieces the way I did, I felt like it was uncalled for. And I did start to get a little, heated because this person started asking, well, who's your man, who's your boyfriend, you sound like you're single, you how long y'all been together, you're single, you have a fucking cat, like you're not, you don't have anything. Like, and I'm just like, even if I was like, I keep my relationships just very privately, so I can be married, have a relationship for 2 years. Y'all wouldn't know because I wouldn't put that out there. I don't like posting. I'm not gonna post a motherfucker into the wedding. Like, that's just really how I feel about this shit. Um, but I just got completely disrespected on someone else's channel, and I was just not feeling it. Like, I'm just not feeling it. And then I tried to call in to apologize because I didn't want to disrespect that person's channel. I didn't want to um basically, it's not the correct way to disagree. There's a proper way to disagree. And then he just hung up on me and was like, shove your apology up your ass, you stupid bitch. Um, yeah. So I called in to talk about Will Smith, and I was just basic queen. These men and these podcasts are so fucking disrespectful. It's getting ridiculous at this point. You can't even call in and disagree respectfully without someone degrading you. And basically, if you don't have a man, you have no value, and just all this shit. It was just really traumatizing. And you look in the comment section, and then everybody else was like, oh, she's breathing heavy. First of all, I have anxiety and I have panic attacks. So me calling into somebody else's show is already going to heighten my anxiety. So I'm going to breathe. My voice is going to quiver. Like, it's not going to be that confident. And I was just saying that everybody's racism and massage, exactly, because when you he was like, okay, well, why do you feel like Will Smith shouldn't have his Oscar taken away? And I was just like, I don't. I felt like if this happened at the BET Awards, nobody would make a big fuss about it because it's just niggas being niggas, right? Hey, Starling, hi. So I felt like if it was at the BET Awards, nobody would feel some type of way about Will Smith slapping Chris Rock. Let's be real. People are really upset is because black people, he slapped, he Will Smith slapped him in front of all those white people, right? And it was a moment for black people, and Will Smith made black people look bad. That's what they're painting it as. And we see these conversations, and they're always talking about what if I was Chris Rock, if I was Chris Rock, what if you were Will Smith if somebody was disrespecting your wife, someone who you don't like, someone who talked about your wife in the past? Exactly. I'm hyped about the Grammys as well. No one watches the Oscars. We only tuned into the Oscars because we knew a slap happened. That's it. That's it. That's the only reason we tuned into the Oscars was because is because of the controversy. Now, it was just really traumatizing what I just went through. Like, I'm not even gonna kid. I'm still a little shaken up about it. It's probably in my voice. Me getting called a fat bitch, me getting called a stupid bitch, me trying to answer the question and have a debate, and this person bringing up, well, you're obviously single. How long did you have a man? How long did you have a man? You And I'm like, okay, well, 2 years, what does it matter? And he's like, well, that tells me that obviously you're fucking lying. You have a cat, you have a cat, this and this, you dumb bitch, you dumb bitch. I'm just like, that's not how you debate someone who's coming on your channel. Like, it was just really toxic. The host was basically like, if it ain't about me, then if I'm not right, then everybody who calls into my show is fucking wrong. And that's basically how he was doing it. And it was just like really triggering. Everything was just really fucking triggering. Yeah. So, what do y'all want to see from this channel? Like, what do y'all want to see me do? In front of white people. Yeah. 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 Did I felt like Will Smith should have ate the joke? Yes. But you can't tell nobody how to react. And then on top of that, we all know what the hell he goes through. We all know what he goes through. We seen him on this Red Table Talk. We seen how he looked. Like, I don't understand why go for the low hanging fruit when you can joke about anybody. Why joke about Will Smith? Like, he already hadn't been through enough. It was just kind of like, come on now. Like, that's not, the joke wasn't even funny. I have not watched. Oh my god, no! And I just literally got Disney Plus again, and I was supposed to watch it. Yes, I did watch Seeing Red, Turning Red. I think that's the movie Turning Red. I did watch that, and I was really excited about it. Talking to you guys make me feel so much better. Yeah, like he just was so like bad. It's like every time I disagree with the man, all of a sudden I'm a stupid bitch, I'm unattractive, I'm fat, and I need to get kicked off their channels. Like, it's just very weird. Like, I'm just like, I like you, and even if I say something problematic or something, I want you guys to be able to just correct me. Just correct me and tell me, hey, what you said, I didn't really like that. I disagree, and this is why I disagree. And I'm gonna be like, you know what? You're absolutely right. Or you know what? I'm gonna take that note. I'm gonna swallow that. Like, I'm gonna consider that. Like, it's just being considerate. And then I tried to call in to apologize because I was clearly getting agitated, but I didn't want to disrespect that man on his own platform and me just hanging up with him abruptly. And then I tried to call back, but by the time I called back, my anxiety started to kick in. And he basically told me to shove my apology up my ass. I'm a stupid bitch. And I should argue with my nigga or whoever I'm fucking. Basically, that's what he told me. just the most misogynistic shit. It's really, these motherfucker with microphones are literally like the devil reincarnated. It's crazy to me. They're so evil. Yeah, exactly. So why go for it? I love your commentary. I love you guys. Why was Nate then ever kind of good? I was expecting it to be a cringe movie. Girl, I don't even want to say it because I don't want his dusty ass followers to come over here, but it's a motherfucker with a hat and a, I should have knew because he was a Republican. I'm like me, I'm not a Republican or a Democrat. I'm kind of in between. Like, if you have good points, I'm going to agree with you. If you don't, you don't. Like, I I vote for whoever benefits me and who makes the most sense. I'm scared to tell y'all because if y'all go back, like they was like, "Oh, look at her. She sounds so unstable." And it's not, I'm not unstable. I'm nervous because I'm in a hyper male um space, and not only that, I already got cursed out and belittled. Like, and I'm calling again to apologize for the way I would, for my tone, because that's not how you debate somebody. You don't debate somebody with emotions. But every time I tried to stay on topic, he kept trying to steer the ship and say like, no, like, who are you dating? Who are you? Almost like, it's like men want to know if you're married, if you're screwing somebody, if you have kids, simply so they can attack it, right? It's kind of like when a straight person axes a gay man for, or a woman or somebody, anybody non-binary, anybody in the LGBTQ about their sexuality. 9 out of 10, when you're in the hood, they're axing because they want to use it against you. They want you to tell them how they can treat you. That's what that was. Are you have a boyfriend? So that's a trigger word for men to use that as, if you're single, clearly you're not worthy, and clearly that gives me the go ahead to degrade you even more. Oh, you're black, that gives me the go ahead to degrade you even more. Was he black? No, no, no. Was he black? Yeah, he was black. Y'all figure it, yeah, y'all will probably figure it out. It's disagreement day, so for him. Like, it's just, it was just unbelievable. Like, I'm not even gonna lie to you. It really shook me up. Not Albert and Preach. I don't mind Albert and Preach. I actually kind of, I agree with them sometimes. I can swallow my tongue and be like, you know what, I agree. I can agree. But he does gaming sometimes. He's a Republican. He wears hats. He likes Spider-Man. I'm giving away too much. I used to subscribe to him. It's just, it was he was, I don't know. It was just a lot for me. Yep. Yep, Queen, you got it. You got it. Yeah, I shouldn't have done it. I shouldn't have done it because even though I don't agree, I like to hear the other side of the argument. And I thought we was just gonna have a regular debate. No, I should have known better. 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 I don't know why I even try to go to these gaming channels when I know that these are just male dominated spaces where I'm gonna get destroyed. Where I'm just gonna get fucking destroyed. Yeah. Yeah, understandably, you're right too. I try to see both sides of the coin. Um Cause me, I vote for the third party, the Democrat Party, the Republican Party. I'll vote for anybody if they're making sense and they're able to get things done. Like, I'm very much a free voter. So I absolutely do. I love his channel. I love his channel. He's so charismatic. He's so fun. Hopefully I can get a better camera like that so I can film reactions. It's so good. It's so good. So you guys, I actually, what you said? That's understandable. Yeah, yeah, yeah. You were right, Queen. It really won't understandable. You're right. I should have known better. I should have known better. I should have known that I was going to be opening the door for some bullshit. I was going to be opening the door for bullshit. Like, that's just how I feel. Like, honestly, I do feel like, and I said it on his platform, I feel like Will should have slapped Chris Rock just for saying that corny joke. I felt like he wasn't funny. He wasn't funny. Um, they already don't like each other. He already warned Chris not to talk about his wife. Don't talk about my wife. Like, you could have, you know what we're going through in the community. You could have like said that about anybody. That I'm a free voter. Yeah. Yeah, I'm a free voter. Like, I voted for the third party. I'm not gonna lie. Like, the way everything in the air and the pollution that's going on, it's ridiculous. We need some greenhouse. We need something going on. Because when I look outside, it's just getting worse and just worse, honestly. Who am I rooting for at the Grammys? I'm really rooting for Doja Cat because she don't have none. Doja Cat need one. What you said? Biden and Trump are both equally trash. Exactly. They're all bad. I feel like we need to destroy it all for real, and just rebuild it because I don't like any of that. I feel like it's all trash. I feel like both of them are trash. Like, honestly, it's kind of like when somebody says you can have all you can eat, but these are your options: a pizza and French fries. But you can have all you can eat. But pizza and French fries, choose one. And it's like, bitch, you said I could vote for any fucking body. Why are you shoving these two people in my face? Realistically, if anybody could be president and I can vote for everybody, vote for anybody, and why do I need these two people? You know what I'm saying? Like that's what it's like. It's like saying you have freedom of choice. You can choose what you want. You can vote, but these are the options. All you can eat: pizza and fries. You choose one. What? It's like, okay, but I can have anything that I want at this buffet, but you're shoving pizza and fries. So really, I can't vote for whoever I want. I have to choose these two candidates on these two parties that y'all put in front of our face, because the third party is really just there for decoration, because we know damn well that nobody's going to vote for them. Which doesn't make sense to me, because everybody should be voting for the third party and not the two people who have the most advertising, not the two people that the government is shoving in our face. You know what I'm saying? Denzel, Dawn, and La Demi. I have no idea what's going on with them. What happened? Hold on. Hold on. What is that? What, huh? Denzel and who? Is this YouTube beef? Hold on. What happened with them? See, I gotta get away from these YouTubers because they stressing, they attack her. So what? We got a trans. Wait, what's going on? Why is he getting? Why is he getting? I don't know. What it says: imagine embarrassing yourself on TV over a woman who embarrassed you on TV. Damn, damn. Yeah, because it's crazy because the thing about the Smiths, they were black excellence, and it wasn't until Jada put tried to be relatable, because stars like that, you guys are not supposed to be relatable. You guys are supposed to be untouchable. You know how Jay-Z and Beyonce are untouchable? You're not supposed to be touchable. And what you did was you tried to be relatable with the Red Table Talk, and it was so successful because we were able to see a side of the celebrity that we usually don't see. And in doing so, you exposed the family. You put your business on Front Street for everybody else to criticize, right? And I'm not going to get in Jada's ass for too much, because Will was cheating as well. Will was running around with Margot Robbie. Now, Jada was worse because she was messing with her son's friend, August, who was um going through mental issues, and he was there to get healing, and then you decided to heal him with your vagina, which I just personally don't like and don't agree with. Don't like and don't agree with. And now, because y'all business is on Front Street, your husband has to defend this image. He's trying to defend this image that you willfully put out there. So the whole situation's bad. It's bad, but at the same time, the Oscars was not a time and a place for you to drag this man all downer and lower than he already is. It just wasn't the time. I don't like the joke. I don't like it. And I personally don't feel like Will should get his Oscar taken because it's about Best Actor. If he was the Best Actor, why are you trying to take away his awards when y'all haven't done it for Harvey Weinstein? That doesn't make any sense to me. I don't like that. You know what I'm saying? And I wish I had a chance to actually say that. But that's what I'm trying to say. Like, I just felt like Chris wasn't on code. Jada should have held Will back. But at the same time, I don't know if she knew he was going to do that. I felt like people are overreacting. That's just me. He assaulted her at a party. Ooh. Physical assault or sexual assault? He allegedly beat her up at a party. Ooh. Ooh. What happened? God damn. Will Smith insatiable urge to slap Chris Rock turned out so well. Jada let him watch that night. Ooh. That's not that's not funny. But I mean, Will invited this. He did invite this. No, Jada invited this. And Jada also talked about being a sex addict. Don't let that cross your mind. She did talk about being a sex addict. Crazy. Period. Wait, I know it's old news, but what are your thoughts on Life is Strange 2? Okay. The remaster came out. The remastered. Let me tell you about Life is Strange 2. The remaster was kind of some bullshit. The trailer looked better than the actual game. That was my issue with that. Um, I like Sean and Daniel. I think his name was Daniel. Sean and Daniel. Um, I do feel like it was some bullshit. I felt bad for Sean through and through. Um, just like being on the run and then having these powers, and then it was it was emotional. I hope that if we get another game that all the characters could link up like the Avengers, that would be really cool. Um, I made Daniel live with his grandparents, and Sean went to jail. And then when he got out, he had his Layla and his friends there to support him. But I do feel like it was some bullshit. I feel like the game was just some bullshit. Them running, doing a weed farm. It was just Daniel just saw so much. And I felt like they really didn't have to run. Like, I felt like them running just made it worse because then they looked guilty. They looked really guilty. Like, I just felt I was just not happy what happened to the Wolf brothers. I'm gonna be real with you. Like, that story was just really fucking depressing, and it was just no happiness in sight. Yes, I have seen the Proud Family reboot. I really like it. I like it. I like it. Like, I like the reboot. I don't like the theme song. I think the theme song's pretty trash. I feel like they should have left it. If you get Destiny's Child, Beyonce, Solange, and Kelly to sing, and then you get Beyonce's sister to sing, and Michelle, I feel like you should just leave it where it is. Now, um, I saw previews of the college episode. Zoe looked beautiful. Like all of them look cute. Um, the Grove sisters are fun to see. It's always fun to see them. Um, Maya's fake woke. Um, how like girl, you're pro black, but your daddy's white. Like, come on now. You love your white father. You love white people. Like, let's be real. Like, I knew she was fake woke when she was over there on Makeup Boys channel trying to use the duck. I knew she was fake woke. She's fake woke. She's a kid. She wants to follow the trends. That's just what it is. She don't like Penny because, like, and I hate when girls do that. I hate when girls don't like you for no reason because they assume you're stuck up because you're pretty and fun. Like, what the hell? Like, just if you're a hater, just say that. Maya was definitely giving hater. Um, just like La Cienega gave hater. Like, they're both frenemies of Penny. They don't like Penny because they see her as competition. Um, Zoe's a follower. Zoe wants to be a hot girl. And I'm glad that she's finally going to get the hot girl experience when she goes to college. Dejanay has always been two-faced and fake. I think she uses Penny for the resources that she has because Dejanay has like 9 brothers and sisters who drive her up a wall. I think she definitely uses Penny for money, rides, just anything, just to latch on to Penny's personality because she definitely gets a certain clout from being Penny's friend. Sticky, I really miss Sticky. But I understand that he had to go because of Orlando Brown. Um, Maya's brother, don't really know his name, but what is it? What is it? Well, what is it? What is it? What is it? Well, I don't know his name, but he's the new Sticky. He's pretty cool too. I think he's obviously into tech. Um, you know what I think would I like Kareem. I like Kareem. I think he's a really nice guy. I think he's good for Penny. Um, but it's nice to see Penny finally has a boyfriend that Oscar likes, which is just like blowing my mind because Oscar has always been the same. He's an overprotective dad. He can't keep a stable job. The mom is really the breadwinner, Trudy, because she's a veterinarian. Um, Sugar Mama is, her favorite son is Bobby, but Bobby doesn't have a family. Bobby doesn't, Bobby's the goofy fun uncle, and she babies Bobby, but treats Oscar terrible. And Oscar is more successful than Bobby. At least he's trying to have a company. At least he has a wife. At least he has a daughter. At least he has a family. And I don't know what's her dislike towards Oscar. I do feel like she's kind of unreasonable, and it makes sense why Oscar can't stand her. It makes sense why Oscar can't stand her. I love Sugar Mama though. Poppy's still a mess. He's still talking mess in Spanish. Um, KG, yeah, KG. He's in the tech just like Sticky, but Sticky was cool. Sticky was cool when he was like, "Yeah, I hook up. I'm a tech. I got it like that." I always seen Sticky, being a hacker and stealing money and getting into shit. Like I can definitely see him do that. The story between what's his name, Willie T or whatever, the Washington, the guy who always shows half of his face. I forgot his name, but him and Oscar, they used to be rivals, and what ended up happening is I think he missed the shot and he would have won. He missed the shot by an inch, and Oscar is constantly trying to chase success because Wizard Kelly is living the life that Oscar should have had. And I think that drives Oscar up a fucking wall. Like, I can't imagine winning something by an inch, and always being seen as a failure. Always being seen as a failure. Like, I feel like that whole thing, I feel like they be emasculating Oscar. Like, goddamn. It's like just once I would like to see Oscar be a winner and have a successful business, I will really enjoy that. With Michael, the gay boy. I'm glad they brought Michael to the front though. I feel like they would do more. Like, I think people are forgetting that Little Nas X is also casted on here. So I feel like when it comes to Michael's character, I feel like he's going to eventually get a boyfriend. Don't know who it is, don't know how it's going to be done, but I hope it's by a jock. I hope it's by somebody on the football team. Thank you. May the Lord bless you, keep you. Thank you. Thank you so much. Oh, thank you. Thank you. We're talking about the Proud family right now, but thank you. I do feel blessed. I hope I hope I keep feeling blessed. Yeah, I feel like Michael is going to get him a boyfriend. That's what I do feel like. I'm glad that they're doing more with Michael's character. People forget that Michael's father is the football coach, and that he was on what was Michael? Do y'all remember Michael? He was the choreographer. He's the water boy. Penny was on the football team, and then Michael was called Sissy. Michael was called the Sissy. I remember in the earlier seasons, Michael was called the Sissy. Um, I'm glad that he's like comfortable, comfortable. But I also feel like we need an episode of just Michael, exploring and stuff. Not being overly sexual. I they're children. I don't want that for any of the characters, but I do want Michael to have at least what Penny has. Just normal shit. Euphoria was bad. Euphoria season 2 was fucking trash. It was trash. Trash. LOL, if they paired Michael with Cage. Child. Ooh. Ooh, the flavor. Hold on. DJ gonna be mad. DJ gonna be mad. But DJ gets with KG in college. Thank you. God bless. Yeah, he didn't allow him to call him dad. He only told him to call him coach. And he was the water boy because I think Coach was embarrassed by Michael. He was embarrassed by Michael. And he would be like, he would keep telling his dad, please don't put me in the game. Please don't let me do it. And he was embarrassed by that. And I like how they showed in that episode how Michael also had to wear the army suit, and then they talked about how Michael's dad also said it was weird, just like Oscar said it for Maya to have two dads. I like how they said that because Coach know damn well that Michael is gay. Exactly. Michael deserves his own episode. Yeah, I need to get with KG, and Maya needs to come out because there's so many signs she's a lesbian. Yeah. Or bi. I feel like Maya. See, I feel like Maya is one of those performative lesbians. I feel like she would just be a lesbian just to say that she woke, just to claim the goddamn title. That's what Maya gives me. That I would just kiss a girl just because I'm open-minded. I'm open-minded. I'm experienced. I feel like she one of those bitches. That's what she be giving me. She give me one of them girls that would just try that shit, just try it. I'm so woke. I'm so woke. I'm open-minded. I don't gender doesn't gender doesn't define me. That's what she be giving me. But she gonna take her but her dad has a whole corporation. Her dad has a whole corporation. He's capital, and then she got this white daddy. She got this white daddy. You see, that be the bullshit. It always be those. It always be the most privileged people who be the super woke. I was like, girl, because you have the option to be super woke. Some of us got to conform just a little bit, just so we can survive. We got to conform to survive, child. Are you going live in Grammy? I just love your lives. Oh my God, I should, but I'm going to be real with you. I don't think I could sit through that fuck shit. I'm going to be real with you. I don't feel like I could sit through it. The scammies. I don't know if I could sit through the scammies. I feel like I need to, but I'm going to try. But I'm going to be irritated. Like, can we hurry this up? Because award shows are so fucking boring. Like, it's not the same. Remember when Britney was dancing with that goddamn snake? Remember when award shows used to be so lit? Kanye jumping on stage, taking the mic out of Taylor Swift's hand. Like, those were cool. You see, and now, like, that's my thing. That brings me back to Will Smith. That was interesting. We need something interesting. That's why I don't understand why people are dragging Will Smith so hard. He was the best part of the Oscars. It damn sure won't Amy Schumer and Tiffany Haddish. Oh my God, did y'all see Tiffany Haddish going in on that that reporter for saying she was wearing a costume. She get on my fucking nerves. I can't stand Tiffany Haddish. Like, girl, have you not been to the theater? You had a costume change. That means you was wearing one outfit and then changed it to another. That's what it means. She's like, oh, this is what money smell like. This is what success smell like. Bitch, you're not successful. Not in my eyes. Let me tell you something. After you took a chicken out of your purse and ate it on the red fucking carpet, you've been dead to me ever fucking since. When you took that hot sauce and that chicken wing out of your motherfucking purse on some coon shit, you've been dead to me ever fucking since. I'm gonna be so real with Tiffany. Cannot stand her. Cannot stand her. She says the most ignorant shit all the time. It's like, girl, can you stop? Can you stop? And then was berating the lady. I was like, girl, you had a costume change. She's not saying you're wearing costume jewelry like your shit is fake. She's saying you had a costume change. You wore one outfit and then you changed into another. That was no place for you to even clap back. Like, why even do it? Why? Why even say that? I knew Maya was fake when she was hanging out with La Cienega. Exactly. Exactly. You don't want to be friends with Penny, but you would rather be friends with La Cienega Boulevardes. Like, La Cienega is Hispanic. She's rich, and her mother's a cop. Her mother is a cop. Ma'am, you supposed to be woke. Don't woke people hate the police? Ain't you black? You supposed to hate the police. Why is you hanging out with La Cienega? La Cienega been fake. But she only did that but despite Penny. That's what she did. She only did it despite Penny because she didn't like, I don't know what it is about these chicks on this show, but it's like they see Penny proud and they just have to link up. Weak bitches are always going to link up on a baddie. That's just what it is. They're always going to do that. Haven't watched the reboot. You should. Now that we got Disney Plus, I'm finna tune into High School Musical 2 because I gotta see how this ends. And I don't know how I'm gonna feel. You know? I don't know how I'm gonna feel. These award shows are so boring. Exactly. I just look at commentary channels. See, I'm finna look at. See, y'all want me to be the commentary channel, but in order for me to do that, I'm gonna have to watch the shit. I'm gonna have to watch. You know how you don't want to watch it. I don't want to watch it either. I already know Lil Nas is going to be the most interesting part of it. Absolutely. He said that if he don't get an award, he said that he's revoking and signing his resignation to the Illuminati. That had me hollering, girl. Had me hollering. He should. If you sold your soul and you don't get no motherfucking Grammys, you need to sue. I think you need to boycott the Illuminati. You need to boycott everything because it's not working out in your favor. The only person who really needs to have smoke for the Illuminati is Meg the motherfucking Stallion, because girl, the album sales is still not there. I saw her perform at the Oscars. I said, okay, the Illuminati is working. I see. It's trying to work, at least. God damn. Girl, I don't even know. It's also why they put them on Sundays and on doing well. People have school the next day. LOL. I don't understand that either. I don't get that either. Why? Why not on Saturday? It gives you something to talk about the next day, though. Olivia is carrying the Grammys. Hell yeah, she's gonna get all of it because she has the backing of Disney, Satan, you name it, anybody. She has the backing of everybody. She has the backing of every fucking body. Olivia Rodriguez, she's like the new Hannah Montana. She's like the new Selena Gomez. She's all of that. She's all of that. And not only that, she can act, she actually can sing. She can sing and she can act. She's a threat. With the backing of Disney, oh, she's scraping all of that. She's taking home awards. I will, my love. I will. After those damn shows. I do like Little Nas. I do. He just be. I do. I just don't want. I just want him to dump his boyfriend. That's what I want. That's what I want. I don't know if y'all picked up on it, but you noticed that he's dressing real masculine lately. I'll be like, okay. What you do after those shoes? It's hard not to like him. I'm not gonna lie. He's very charismatic. It's hard not to like him. I don't fuck with them shoes though, but I'm gonna tune in. I enjoy him. I be saying I'm gonna stop, but I enjoy him too much. What else do we need to talk about? What else do we need to talk about? Topics. Because I'm off tomorrow, so topics. Tomorrow's Sunday, so come on, y'all. I'm off tomorrow. Like, what are we talking about? What are we talking about? What else do I want to talk about? Megan at the Oscars. We don't talk about Bruno. I thought it was cute. I thought she looked cute. Child, the MCU. I still have to see the vampire. What is it? Montario. What's his name? Why would I say Montario? Morpheus. Um, I still have to see that movie. I know he finna be another villain. We got Venom. We got Morpheus. I like that this new dimension Peter Parker is getting his own villains. And I'm really excited for it. Like, we need more villains for him, because my initial problem with it was he's taking Andrew's villains, he's taking Toby's villains, and now he needs his own fucking villains. Like, I'm still pissed off the way they try to hack the Boondocks. Sorry. I'm looking at something. I'm sorry. I'm talking and looking at something. I'm mad that they tried to rehash Spider-Man. Okay? You don't get three. How the fuck you get 3 movies to set up an origin story? They knew they fucked up with Homecoming. They fucked up with all of these movies for Tom Holland, only to say in the last second, hey, we're going to forget everything you knew about Tom Holland. We're just going to change his story to give you exactly what you wanted in the fucking first place. Some bullshit. How do I feel about Captain Marvel? I like Captain Marvel. Unfortunately, I really do. I know a lot of people can't stand Captain Marvel, but I mean, she plays an emotionless bitch really well. That is supposed to be her character, is it not? Was she not trained by aliens? Was she not bred to be a soldier? Did she not lose her memory? Like, I'm confused why Captain Marvel gets all this damn hate. And I'm just like, sir, ma'am, that's the script. She's acting. That's what it was supposed to be. Now, how you feel about Brie Larson, that's completely separate from how you feel about Captain Marvel. Captain Marvel's doing her job. Like, it really is what it is. She's doing her job. Like, that's her character. She's supposed to be motionless. She's supposed to be a soldier. Like, I'm confused. Hmm. How do you feel about Selena May? Let me see. Let me see. I feel like if I see a face, I don't know. Load, load, load. Is she a TikToker? I don't know who she is. What does she do? What is she like? I'll check her out. The Hype House. So she's one of those. She's one of those. What is it? Pretty privileged TikTokers who get opportunities handed to them because they are attractive and they dance in front of cameras. She's one of those. I'm not hating on the profession. I wish I was that cute to do that. Oh shit, she sexually assaulted somebody. Oh damn, I need to catch up on my internet drama because god damn, first Denzel, now this sexually assaulted. That how did she sexually assault him? What did she do? What did she do? Like grab his balls? Like what the hell happened? How do you even sexually assault someone? Like on some real shit? What would possess you to like start touching somebody in a sexual way that does not want you to touch them? Like that is so bizarre to me. I barely like talking to motherfuckers, let alone grabbing, walking up to a somebody and grabbing their titties. Like I don't know how do you do that? Like that I can't relate. I can't relate. I can't fucking relate. Yeah, but currently I am reading Bridgerton. Okay, because I tried to make a review. I'm gonna delete it. It was lackluster. I tried to make a review on Bridgerton. Now, I don't know if y'all watch Bridgerton, but the it was lacking sex for me. Like I need sex, especially when it comes to rom-coms and romance and tension and burning. Um, if we need you need to have a bunch of sexual tension. It needs to be bickering, it needs to be fighting, it needs to be slapping, it needs to be, what it is, tension. And then you need to um basically, all of that tension and stuff needs to come to a point. And I need sex in my shows. Like Damon and Elena, shit. Live in the president, shit like Teen Wolf. Like I need some type of sexual chemistry. I need that. I need like a build up to it, and I need it to burst. I need it to be tasteful. I need it to be meaningful. I don't like sex in shows that are just sex in shows for the sake of it being there, which is why Euphoria kind of started to irritate me. But if sex is used as a tool, like to describe Maddie, to describe, not Maddie, but not what the fuck is her name? God damn. The blonde girl. What's her name from Euphoria? Who's a hoe? Who be sleeping with every Cassie? they use sex as a way to describe Cassie's experience and why she does what she does. That makes sense to me. When you have two people in love, like Cal and that boy and his best friend story, like that was done tastefully. Well, their kissing scene, things like that. I need that to happen in my romance. And I felt like Bridgerton season 2, they really lacked. And then when I read the book, I was absolutely pissed off about what I got in the show because I felt like something was off. She was touching him while he was asleep and broke into his house multiple times. She was touching him while he was asleep and broke in his house multiple times. She was touching him while he was asleep and broke in his house multiple times. Throw the book at that bitch. Throw the book at her. I don't know what to tell you. Throw the book at her multiple times. So did you get this on video? So she broke into your house, bitch. That's a home invasion, and that's sexual assault. You need to go to jail, girl. Go to jail. That's weird. What would possess you to do that? That is weird. Have you ever seen She-Ra? No, I need to. I need to. I cannot wait. There's so much stuff I have to do. I'm so excited I'm off today. I'm going to start with that. I'm going to start watching stuff today. So I can have like a clear like a clear, like, because I don't know if I should wait to digest it or I should give y'all opinion right off the bat because it has so much romantic tension. I love romantic tension. As somebody who reads romance novels, like, that is so fun to me. Like, just the dialogue, the banter, like, because romance is dead. Romance is dead. Chivalry is dead. You're not going to find that, you know? And it's so much fun watching shows like Bridgerton because it appeals to the female gaze. And when it's the male gaze, it's very different from the female gaze. Like intimacy, like there we need intimacy. Intimacy is important. Hand holding, tucking a girl's hair behind her ears, um, talking, getting to know each other. Those are things that you've seen in just when it comes to just dialogue. Like those are things that all those things that get you those little crush, those fluttery feelings. We definitely need those. Teen drama. Watch better than they ever on Disney Plus. Is cute. It sounds cute. I need to watch a whole bunch of stuff. Like my new job been kicking my ass because I've been trying to save up for a car. And I can't wait to get it. Like I've been watching Bel Air as well, which I love. hmm I've been watching Bel Air, which is like really fun to me. Like the show is good. Do you watch any animated series? Let me tell you something. After watching what's it called? I'm trying to figure it out. Oh, fuck. I'm trying to find it. Hold on. I forgot the name of it. What's that series that I finished watching? Do you remember Voltron? Voltron. Voltron. Let me tell you something. I have sat there and watched that show. That fandom was so fucking toxic. Oh my god. You know who also is the Avatar fandom? Let me Avatar the Last Airbender, we was watching it. It really was. It really was because motherfuckers was waiting for keeping Lance to get together. Let me tell you something. People saying they gay, people say they won't gay, show writers saying they shipped it, but they couldn't put it in the series because the audience. And I'm just like, are they together or not? Like, it was a lot of frustrating feelings with that. It very much gave me Tyrus shipping shipping Voltron. Shipping in Voltron is like Tyrus all over again for me. It just gives you PTSD. Like, you don't get shit but a glance and hand holding. Like, that's all you get. You don't get shit but like glances and hand holding. Like, that should be so irritating. Voltron was fucking good though. I'm not gonna lie to you. You know who's the king at doing that? Teen Wolf. Teen Wolf. Let me tell you something. When they wanted to win that Teen Choice Awards, and Dylan O'Brien sat on Tyler's lap. Oh my god, for Steric, I would never forget it. Child, child, Annie Mac. We need Tyrus. We need TJ and Tyrus to. We need that show to come back. We need that show to come back. We need it to be on like ABC Family or like Freeform so we can properly like get a actual like story. We need a better story. They were touching on teen pregnancies. Disney was wilding back then. We was living it. We was getting good quality TV shows and they really fucked us up. We need the Andy Mack era to come the fuck back. Like, let me tell you something. I would never forget thinking that I was gonna get a Tyrus kiss only to get handholding and disappointment while they sat on that bench. I was heated. I was so mad. And then they had the nerve to basically start singing Born This Way. Do y'all remember that? When they all got together singing Born This Way, I was like, bitch, you got your fucking nerve. I said Disney not y'all singing Lady Gaga and then we don't even get a gay kiss. See, I said this was cute, not what I wanted. And it still ain't what I wanted. I don't even feel like we got a proper finale. That felt like mid-season. That felt like mid-season. I don't care what y'all say. They older now. Can we at least get what we came here for? like, child. Yeah, they'll probably let the lesbians in the door before they ever let the gays in. Simply because they're it appears to the male gaze. So they'll probably let the lesbians in because they did have a lesbian couple on Good Luck Charlie. I remember that. and not Bunked or Raven's Home. Yeah, they canceled it because of the gay shit. And then was using the teen pregnancy as a way to like be like, see, like they was using it. I was like, child, like y'all not haven't been getting knocked up in high school. I'm so done with y'all. Like y'all don't know what happened. Disney's not gonna do it. They're not gonna do it. I don't even think they're gonna do it. Like it's irritating. They're just gonna tease shit. Like Disney has such a wide audience, like in China, like in different countries, in India. So they're trying to appeal to overseas as well. They tend to appeal to overseas. Disney tends to kiss China's ass. That's why Mulan came out so fucking trash. Because when they were filming Mulan, they had to make her like perfect. Like they had to do all they took everything that was special about Mulan and they changed it. They made her like a Mary Sue. They brought in this witch like just to appeal. And overseas they said that the movie was trash. Then you got Turning Red, and Turning Red got backlash because the mom gave her daughter painkillers, pads, and everything to her daughter. And then the Christians was like, "Oh, this is unchristian. She's over there and she's lusting after boys." I'm like, "She's 13. They're lusting after boys. They're doing the same thing that the girls do the same things that the boys do. Like it is what it is. You walk the track, you say who's cute, you say who you like, you sit on the bench, you talk about things, you catch up. Like that's just what you do in gym. For real, for real. I'm surprised Louder and Prouder is so blatant with this current rap. Yeah, yeah. But Proud Family has always been like that. Like it always been woke in a sense. Like it always been like that. Like when they call Michael a sissy, I would never forget it. Everybody was like, because they couldn't say the F word, so they called him a sissy. Um, Penny joining the football team, and the boy that was captain was treating her really messed up, and he was teasing her because he liked her. Penny didn't want to be a cheerleader. She wanted to be, well, she couldn't be a cheerleader because La Cienega, but she became a she was on the football team. Or when they all dressed up to go to Hip Hop Helicopter, which was like the fake BTs, and they were wearing crop tops and mini skirts and sandals, and they was dancing sexually, and Michael was their choreographer, and they were sneaking into high school parties and stuff, and they all got in trouble for it. Things like that. They have always touched. Proud Family has always touched on things like that. Family, growing up. And when you tell stories like that, you're going to have to make some people uncomfortable. It is what it is. It is what it is. Like I will never forget it. Like when I was watching Turning Red, all the Christians came out. They was just like, "Oh, she's disrespecting her mother. She never apologized to her mother. She doesn't have to apologize to her mother." Like, let's be clear. Like that girl is what, 13, 12. She's a good child. She makes good grades. She does everything her mother tells her to. But at the same time, she wants to go out and spend time with her friends. And I think a lot of people have an issue with that. It's not being respectful. Sometimes in Asian culture, and when it comes to other cultures, um, it's about respect and you know, being perfect all the time. And sometimes you need your child to be room to be a child. They want to, like, when you come to this country, you know, your kids are going to want to experience what the other kids are experiencing. It's very much old ways versus um first generation Americans. That's really what it is. Hmm. The mom was extremely overbearing towards me. Yes, she was. But at the same time, you could tell that her mother loved her. Like there was nothing you can't tell she didn't love that little her daughter. She did. And I think she was being extra overbearing and extra smothering her because she had such a bad relationship with her mother when she was that age, and she was trying to recorrect it by doing being too involved with her daughter, trying to be her daughter's best friend, you know. um them cleaning, them getting the facials together, you know. She's very close to her daughter, so her mother didn't have that relationship, so she's trying to hold on tight to May, but forgetting that her daughter needs to breathe, and she's not going to be like you, and that's okay. And I think at the end of that story, like, we were able to see that as an audience and accept that her mom was like, I'm okay where you go, even if it's far away from me. I want to see you happy, I want to see you succeed. And that was something that parents need to hear, you know. That's something that parents need to hear. Like, even her, like, not being able to understand that her daughter has flaws and immediately went to blaming her friends for being a bad influence. Like, that was crazy to me. Like, I seen that in real life. So I think that was just such a nice things to show. The Tamagotchis, the 90s babies, like, it was so reminiscent of that era. The boy bands, In Sync, One Direction. Like, I remember when the crave was so high for One Direction, for Mindless Behavior. If y'all remember it, Mindless Behavior. I remember when people went insane over them, like, over those people. Um, it was just everywhere. The OMG girls, like, even the Korean groups, like, we see it everywhere. You know, we see it everywhere. I remember the Justin Bieber crave. I remember when everybody went crazy. I remember Justin Bieber having his own goddamn movie and did his hair flip in slow mo. Like, I sat in the theater to watch Justin Bieber flip his hair in slow motion. Wow. That says a lot. Like, it was just such a nice, cute movie. And at the end, it didn't really even deserve no apology. It was just, everybody has, like, when you're growing up, you know, everybody has like that little hormone monster, or, you know, she was going into, you know, teenage years and she was reacting differently. That's just, you know, the whole turning red was just a metaphor for emotions and going through puberty, really. It was fun to watch. Like, and I see that theme, that same theme was in Encanto, of her, you know, tradition, family, you know, first gen, you know, her having to basically yell at her grandmother, being like, listen, what you're doing, like, you know, it's not me, like, you need to stop. Like, she basically told her. And I think this generation is the rebellious generation. I don't know how to feel about that. Like, it's good, liberty, freedom, rebellion. Like, that's just such a American thing. That's such an American thing of going against the norm, fighting the status quo. Like, that's what we've been getting lately. And I'm nervous because why we're having good messages of rebellion, I also see the programming. Like, I definitely think it's because in the Bible it says, "Thou shalt obey thy father," and it's about obedience. And people forget that Lucifer rebelled against God. He rebelled against his father. When you take that of a child rebelling against their father, trying to overthrow the patriarchy, trying to lead, it kind of makes you think that, damn, he's relatable, isn't he? And this is where the programming continues. Because when you really look at shit, you really have to look at shit what Hollywood is telling you. I saw Shinzia and that fucking devil horn. I saw her. And I was like, this bitch, I knew something was off about this hoe. Then y'all remember when Kanye was standing in front of that burning house? He was burning that house in Fredonda. It was Shansia. It was the baby. And it was a Marilyn fucking Manson. We're standing in front of that house. I said, these niggas are going to fuck shit up. These niggas have an agenda. They're up to something. And then what do we get? We get the bowling alley. What do we get? We get the Danny Leg. What do we get? We get Danny getting kicked out of the house. We get all this the baby. Now we're getting Shansia with Lick. Shansia dating so and so. What's his name? London on the Track. Shansia with these devil horns. Shansia doing all these symbolisms just so she can cross over. We have Kanye. Kanye with this with his marriage, Kanye with his fucked up morals, Kanye. I didn't understand why they were doing that, but this is just another energy harvesting. It's something. Like, I knew I wasn't crazy when I saw these ritualistic things. I knew that they were going to be in this year. Like, I knew it. Like, we are in the age of rebellion, y'all. We are in the age of rebellion. All my 1999 babies, our 2000 babies, we are in some shit. Gen Z, goddamn, we are in something. We can use this rebelling, rebelling for good, rebelling for evil, just rebellion. Like, I see it, I feel it. But is it good though? Like, we're rebelling against a system, but what are we going to put in its place? It's going to be even worse than what we already have. And I can just feel it. I can just feel it. Like, I just feel it. We're rebelling against a fucked up system, and we're going to do something to make it even more fucked up. I see it. The men are already like reverting. I don't know if y'all noticed, but the men are reverting. They're trying to, we're almost like we're about to be getting stepped. We're going to get pulled back. History's going to repeat itself. I don't know if we going to be, our rights might be getting taken away. I don't know what the fuck's going to happen, but we're getting slowly pulled back. It's starting to repeat over again. They're rebelling. We're rebelling. It's a rebellion. We're already here. We are already here. Yes, you say that. Yes, I think so too. But understand something. We're also getting the Cam and Samuels. We're also getting the women need to go back in the kitchen. We're getting that. We're getting that too. We're also getting the say no gay bill in Florida. We're getting these things. Like I don't know what it is, but I don't know who's gonna win. And I'm really nervous and I don't know what's happening right now. We can see them getting irritated with the trans women in sports. I can see it. I don't know what we are in for right now. I don't know what it is. It's almost like the women and the gays are finally like leveling up. We're getting independence. We're getting a spotlight casted on us and we're rising. And then you have this patriarchy, and they're just like, no, I'm the king, I'm the head, I need to be in charge. They don't know how to feel about this. Instead of leveling up and growing with us, they're trying to tear us back down. That's what's happening. The more we get representation, the more we get freedom, the more we get wise, the more we start waking up, the more they start freaking out, the more they start being like, no, we need to pull them back now. I don't know, child. Yep. Conservatives are getting crazier. The fact that Trump even won after Obama should tell you everything you need to know. We're getting too woke, too crazy, and they're trying to pull us back now. And that shit is scary. Because when they say history repeats itself, history repeats itself. Let's be very clear. We already had three antichrists. We had Hitler, and we had Napoleon, and we're getting another one. And I don't know where that motherfucker is coming from. Nostradamus, remember? He predicted all of this shit and all of it came to pass. Has not been wrong yet. Has not been wrong yet. We got two of them. I don't know if that motherfucker's coming from China or Russia or in the United States, but we're getting another one. I want to say it's Trump, but I think these are just false alarms. We're going to get another crazy motherfucker and we're going to be in chaos because right now we have bombs. We have bombs every fucking where. These atomic bombs, our technology, we're going to see this third war because we're getting another one. We're going to see it get played out. January 6th was a sign. I bet the governor of Florida is a candidate of Dawn. I'm not surprised. It's scary. Seems like he's going to be a threat. Let me tell you something. All of it's a threat. All of it's a threat. Like the celebrities are the distractions. I feel like they're using this Will Smith thing as something to distract us because they always are trying to distract us with something. Like you have good distractions and then you got bad distractions. You know, they're distractions nonetheless, but entertaining, but they are distractions. Yeah. Texas trans laws. Thoughts on it? Not surprised. Not surprised. I feel like we are going to turn backwards. I don't know what the fuck's going on. We are turning backwards on something. Something's happening, and I don't know what it is. And it's crazy to me. Like, it really is. It's scary. It's scary. And you want to know what's even weirder? I had a woman come in my job and offer me. She was selling stones, like birthstones, protection stones, and everything. And I was thinking about getting one. I was thinking about getting one. Then I was like, no, no, thank you. I'm gonna give you money for it though. But I was like, why would she give me this? Like it really threw me off today because she came in my workplace and she was just selling birthstones. um oh, you, and then she kept trying to sell me this particular one, and I forgot what it was. It looked like a heart, and she was like, oh, like they braided, and it was an Asian lady, and I was just like, now you gotta watch out for these Asians, child. You'll end up like Freaky Friday, and you'll end up switched in another body because that's how they be doing it. But I was going to get one, but I was nervous because I wasn't sure what energy was going to be called upon me or was going to be on me. Like I I already have my own entities and my own spirits and my own luck. I don't need, girl, I don't know what you've been praying over these beads. Like, I don't need you trying to curse me. But I found that real fucking funny that she sat there and was really trying to sell this shit to me. And I was like, no, baby, no, no, no. I'm okay. I'm okay. I'm not finna take some stones and I truly don't know what it is. Like, that's gonna freak me out. Especially when it's supposed to repel energy, it's supposed to do that. And child, I'm already anxious, and I was like, nah. I was feeling it too. I was like, something not right. I don't know what it is. It was crazy. Maybe I should have got one. I don't know. Maybe I should have got one. But if I do it, I'm gonna do my own research and I'm gonna find it on my own time. I'm getting a little tired. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. Um, I'm gonna end this live stream. Wait, did you look up as I hit it? I did it, but I'm gonna look it up. I'm gonna look it up and we can talk about it tomorrow because I'm off. All right. I love you guys. Bye.